On Friday Night SmackDown, Brock Lesnar made his return to the show. Of course, he returned to WWE in August last month at SummerSlam. But this is his first appearance since his return on SmackDown. And it was in New York City at Madison Square Garden. It was a very emotional night for everyone in attendance, including for Brock Lesnar himself. Now, during this segment, Brock Lesnar came out. He attempted to confront Roman Reigns. The Usos were in the ring as well, trying to guard Brock from Roman. But also in the ring was Brock Lesnar's former manager, or possibly current manager. We don't really know exactly what's going on with it. And Brock Lesnar wanted answers. He wanted to know if Roman Reigns would give him a Universal title match. He wanted to know why Paul Heyman didn't tell Roman Reigns that he was going to be at SummerSlam. What ended up happening was Roman Reigns felt like Paul Heyman was in cahoots with Brock Lesnar. So Roman Reigns and the Usos, they left Paul Heyman in the ring with Brock Lesnar, and they began walking out of the building. And Paul Heyman really wasn't sure what to do. And Brock Lesnar himself, he was kind of torn about, well, do I want this guy back? Is he going to betray me again like he did with, starting to manage Roman? And it was during this segment when it was just Heyman and Brock Lesnar in the ring, when Brock Lesnar seemed to get very emotional. He even seemed to maybe start crying a little bit. But according to behind-the-scenes reports, Brock Lesnar went off script. He was not supposed to get emotional in the ring. He was supposed to be the tough guy, take no prisoners attitude, and just, knock everybody out. Instead, he decided to do something that was unscripted, and that was to tear up, to get emotional. And he did this, according to the report, because he felt, here's this guy, Paul Heyman, who has managed me for all these years, and is he actually betraying me? Betraying my trust? Betraying everything we built? And he betrays me by going with Roman? And that's when, Brock Lesnar, it seemed like he started to cry. And this was completely Brock Lesnar's idea. This WWE did not want him to do this, but it was live TV, so they couldn't edit it out. And then, going back to the script, Brock Lesnar shook off the emotion that he was showing the world, and then he attacked Paul Heyman and attempted to F5 him, but then Roman Reigns and the Uso came in and broke it up, and Paul Heyman seemingly went back to Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, it seems that their relationship is now officially over, and that could be one reason why Brock Lesnar got so emotional in Madison Square Garden on Friday Night SmackDown. So now let's discuss some breaking news concerning Becky Lynch and her future in WWE. On Friday Night SmackDown, Becky Lynch had a contract signing with Bianca Belair for their match at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view later this month. Becky Lynch came out with not only a new attitude, a new heelish attitude, but she also came out with a bit of a new look, as she was wearing a giant red fur coat. And the reason why she was wearing this kind of over-the-top coat was to signify, I'm not the Becky Lynch of old. I'm a brand new Becky Lynch, a brand new heelish Becky Lynch, and she definitely proved that when she began to badmouth the fans during the contract signing and basically told the fans that she doesn't care about them anymore and she's just going to do what she wants to do when she wants to do it, and nobody's going to tell her otherwise. It was a very interesting segment, but there was something that some fans may have missed that is now being reported. Yeah, Becky Lynch came out with this giant fur coat, and people thought, okay, it's because she was a heel and she wanted to wear something over the top to make herself look like a heel. But now the reports are stating that the reason why she was wearing this over-the-top coat was to hide her stomach, because these reports are pointing to a possibility that Becky Lynch is pregnant again. As we all know, Becky Lynch was out for a year and a half, didn't come back until last month at the SummerSlam pay-per-view, and fans were excited to have her come back. And now she's been back in WWE for less than a month. And if these reports are actually true, then that means that literally just a few weeks after returning, she's going to have to go away again. By wearing this big fur coat, she was attempting to hide her baby bump. And I guess she is supposedly pregnant with her and Seth Rollins' second child. Of course, they have a baby daughter named Rue that was born in December of 2020. And now the couple are expecting their second child. And the question is, they went through the contract signing because they were already promoting it. And they thought, well, let's send Becky out there. Let's sign the contract. Let's get the ratings. Let's not disappoint fans. But unfortunately, they're not going to be able to deliver the match at Extreme Rules between Becky and Bianca, because if Becky Lynch is actually pregnant, WWE is going to ban her from wrestling. It's okay if she does non-physical things in the ring, like signing the contract. And that was another thing that people noticed, was there was no physical altercation between Bianca and Becky like there usually is during a contract signing. Instead, Becky just signed the contract, said a few words, and got out. And that's because she's pregnant again. But it seems that for right now, Becky Lynch and WWE are keeping Becky Lynch's second pregnancy a secret from fans. So what are your thoughts on Brock Lesnar confronting Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman on Friday Night SmackDown? And what do you think about Becky Lynch being pregnant again? Leave a comment and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and be sure to click the bell notification so you are notified when we release our next video.